Hello, part two of my, not really part two of anything actually. Welcome to today's tutorial. Today's tutorial is Shoryukens and Tatsumakis. Now, for people who just don't know how to pronounce it, it's Shoryuken, and the other word is Tatsumaki. Now, I'll show you what they are if you don't know. This is a Shoryuken, this is a medium Shoryuken, and this is a heavy Shoryuken. Keep in mind, I can't code these right for some reason, but it's the basic idea of how to code them that makes them work. Here's a light Tatsumaki, a medium Tatsumaki, and a heavy Tatsumaki. Simple enough, right? Now, I'm going to use my Raging Akuma character as the example here on how to code this. So first, we need the command. Oh crap, let's see, command, Shoryuken, here we go. The Shoryuken command is forward, down, diagonal, forward. It's like this. I'll show you in Paint what it looks like. This is the command for a Shoryuken. Oops. It's down. Wait. Okay, no, sorry, it's not down. It's forward, down, diagonal, forward. So it's kind of like this motion. That's the wrong way. There, and then there. So you push forward, then down, then back up again. And when you get to this point, if you press punch, you do the Shoryuken, or if you get back here, you do the punch and you do Shoryuken again. So that's the command. Forward, down, diagonal, forward. So that's what I have here. Except I kind of did it differently. I have forward, then money sign. Money sign means whatever after it and all diagonal. So down, dollar sign down means diagonal forward, down, and diagonal back. So this is more or less a whole range of forward, down, down, back. And not back though, because there's no back. So it's forward, down, forward, forward. And that's the command I decided to use. You can use whatever you want to do. It works for me when I do it. So then Shoryuken lights. I like to label them because of variations, light, medium, fierce. Go down to the actual -1 state for that, -1 state for that. What? I disabled these moves? Okay, this is going to be... Hey, change state. State will be 10,000, 1050. Command Shoryuken light. Player cannot be in the air. And trigger 1 equals var 1. This is something I left over from Kung Fu Man. I'm not sure what it does. It's a trigger that only activates in combo situations. I decided to give it a shot, and if you do combos, you can combo into the Shoryuken like this. That's not a combo at all. Let's see. See, low punch into that, heavy punch into that. Because variable 1 is set to 1, it's set to like active or something when there's a combo. Forget it. You know what? Trigger 1 equals control. Simple enough, right? Let's see if it works. Okay, good. So, forward, down, forward, punch. Shoryuken! Go Shoryu! Whatever he says. So, let's go to... Let's go check the... Okay, let's go to state. Actually, no, let's check the animation first. So the animation for this is going to be Hadouken, Shoryuken. Okay, I have it in 3 parts. You have the start setup for it, which is the player on the ground, like this. See, Then when the player goes into the air, they goes into this, the rising one. So Shoryuken start, Shoryuken rising. He's going up this way. I use negative time so I can have total control of how far I want him to go, and then I have Shoryuken end, which is this. So after he goes up as far as I want him to go, he'll change to this animation, and this is him like turning around and falling down, like. And then when he lands on the ground, this is Shoryuken land, which is him doing this and turning. So that's more or less how it is. I used 4 sets of animations for this. You can use less, you can use more, whatever you feel comfortable using. I think 4 is a good requirement for it. And now let's go to the actual code. Special Shoryuken light. Now let's see. Shoryuken light The state depth for this is going to be type equals standing because originally you're standing first. Move type equals A because it's an attack. Standing means your physics. S it means you have standing physics. Velocities don't affect you as much, which is good because you don't want like to slide around the ground when you do the uppercut. Juggle points 2, control 0, animation 1050, sprite priority blah. Play sound, go Shoryu, play sound, whoosh. Exploit for the effect, the dust. Hit depth for the ooh, hit depth 2 for the ooh, and then change state to 1051. So all in all, to make this work, I'll just erase all this stuff. This is all what you need right here. So the Shoryuken is going to be player 1 going, playing the Shoryuken start animation, him going up like this, played right here. And then when the animation is over, it's going to change state to 1051. 1051 is an air move with what's an attack and has no physics. I want to control him going up. It's going to play animation 1051. So once he finishes playing 1050, he's going to change the state 1051, and 1051 is going to play animation 1051. That's him rising up. So after this, he goes to that. And while he's doing that, I have total control over his velocity. So I have a vel set of him going up at forward 3 vels and up -4 vels at time equals. I can probably use time equals 0 for this instead. And then the hit depth so the Shoryuken actually hits. And then what I do, because the way I did this, after 10 ticks, so after this frame is active for 10 ticks, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, he changes to another state, and the other state has this animation. So after 10 ticks, state is going to be 1052. 1052 is type equals A because the player is in the air. If you have type equals S and the player is hit while in the air, the player is going to walk in the air. You have type equals C and the player is in the air and they're hit, player is going to walk in the air. Type equals A in the air, player is going to go to their fall state, which is correct. Move type equals I, meaning they're idle. He's not attacking anymore, so he's idle. This way, if you do the attack and your move type is A, player 2 is going to guard during the entire fall, whereas move type I would mean player 2 would just be able to move normally. Physics N because I still want total control of him. Juggle, I shouldn't even be here because he's falling. Animation, him falling of course. The Vel set, this is going to send him back to the ground. And I have a gravity code. I don't know why I even used this. Okay, yeah, I don't know why this is here. And then I have a velocity code, a gravity code here. Gravity will take effect and lower him down to the ground. See what I used here? Animation element time in parentheses 2 greater than 1. Basically, what this code means is animation element 2 when the time is greater than 1 tick. So animation element time means animation element 2 time greater than 1 tick. And that is going to be, this is animation 1, this is animation element 2 time greater than 1 tick. It's 2 ticks, so the second tick, this will take effect. Well, greater than this, so after, when this hits 2 ticks and everything after, this is effective. Alternatively, you could just use this. Time equals 3. Not time greater than 3, sorry. I could have used that alternatively, but I made Akuma a very, very long time ago. Let me see his depth for a second. 2010, yeah, I've learned much more from that. So, okay, so he's already done his attack. He's turned around in this state, and he's falling now because of the gravity. Once he hits this point, position Y, the floor, is greater than or equal to 0, meaning ground level, and velocity Y is greater than 0, meaning if the player has a positive velocity, they're going down. So if the velocity is greater than 0, they're obviously going down. And if they're at position 0 or anything higher, they're going to change to this state. And remember, the floor is 0, 0 for everything. And if you go below the floor, you're all positive. So if this thing goes higher than 0, which are positive values, it's going to change to this state. So by having these here, this is like a total failsafe of the player not falling through the floor. And this has happened to a lot of characters. Sometimes they just slide, they will move, they hit, and they slide and slowly fade into the ground, and you don't want that. So that's what this does. This changes them to a state where it's like they're landing almost from an attack. So we'll go to 1054. 1054 is more or less standing, player's idle, player has standing physics, velocity is not going to affect them. Velocity 0, 0, velset 0, 0. You need to have this here, or else player 1 or whoever, player 1 is going to slide after they land, which is not good. So velset equals 0, 0 to stop them from sliding. Pause set with infinite trigger for y equals 0. There is no, you could put an x value, but do not put the x value for this type of move, because it'll snap player 1 into a position you don't want them to be. Like if I do a Shoryuken on the right side of the screen, but my x position is 0, when I land, I'm going to end up in the middle. In fact, I think I'll show it to you. X equals 0. What a better way to learn than actually seeing it, huh? Okay, so watch. Shoryuken. See? Shoryuken. Then he falls, hits the ground, and boop, snap back to 0 because my pause set is 0. But if I... Oh, cripes. Oh. But if I take it out completely, then the X is left relative to where the player landed, and the Y is taking effect to set player 1 back on the floor. And then the simple change state with animation time equals 0 to set them back to stand. So to recap, I've broken it down into 4 animations and 4 states. The first state is the player getting ready to go into the air. The second state is the player going into the air with no physics and has type A, air, and move type A. They're going into the air and attacking, and then after 10 ticks, they're going to go into their fall state. Fall state and fall animation. And once they hit the floor level, they're going to go into their stand animation after the animation for landing is over. Simple enough, right? So let's just see this again. Minus all the exploits. This him getting ready to come off the ground. First state, second state, third state, fourth state. So you see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, see, because I have a value here of 10 ticks. Wait a second. Okay, time equals 10 before he enters the third state. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here. Now this one for fierce, I used a higher value, so it's like this. Zoop. And whatever value I put, like I don't know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 25. Oh, he falls down. Simple, right? Yes, very simple. And that's more or less how you do a Shoryuken. This can be used for other things, and not necessarily Shoryukens. Oh look, a giant bee. Who did that? Oh wait, while I'm there. I'll show you another example of Shoryukens using my Raging Fei Long. But while I'm here on Akuma, which I haven't used in a very long time, 2 years down the line, look at this. Awesome! That is awesome, isn't it? Anyways, on to Raging Fei Long. He has a very similar move, except he uses a foot instead of a fist.
There is no way you could ever knock me out.
So let's take a look at that. See, he got ready, he's going to the air spinning, and he recovers and falls down. The difference in these two moves are, I coded them completely different. Akuma, I used 4 states, which is more simple for beginners. Raging Fei Long, I used 1 state. Let's see, where is... That's not it. Okay, Reki Hyaku. I use 1 state for the entire thing. So you could do 4 states if you want to, play it easy and definitely be safe and know what you're doing, or you could do it in 1 state and 1 landing state, 2 states. So it's either 4 versus 2, and it's the 2 is more cleaner. It overall does the same effect, and it's just how you want to code it, really. In this case with Fei Long, for the Riku Kyaku light, even though he's standing at first, he's gonna have the move type air. Type equals A for air. Even though he's standing, it doesn't affect him either way, because he's gonna be in the air in a second. Move type is A because it's an attack. Physics N because I want control. Juggle 5 because comboing abilities and all that. Power add, control none. Velocity 0. Animation that. Now, the animation for this is going to be. Let me see. Okay, the animation for Fei Long going up is going to be. That is. What? I got the wrong move. Wait a second. Oh, Cien Kaku. Yeah. Wait. Okay, yeah. Okay, good. 15. Sorry. Wrong state. 15. Okay. Uh, Shin-kyaku. He's gonna have all his animation into one thing. So this is him getting ready to go up. This is him going up, and this is him recovering from the going up and falling. So it's like what da, just like that. But the actual code itself will be type air because the player is gonna be in the air in a second. Move type A because the player is attacking. No physics. Juggle for comboing setups. Power add. No control. Zero velocity. Blah 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 blah. Play sound for characters' voices. Hit sound. Hit def for hitting. Exploit for effects. Whatever. So you have the velocity that sends the player up in the air at time 12. Time 12 would be 9, 12. So at this frame, the player is moving up in the air already. And then after time is greater than 17, so after we go to this frame, the player is going to start having gravity take effect, and then they start slowing down and falling. So gravity will make them go down. And when the player hits the ground level, Y position greater than 5, well, position greater than 5, this is the same as Akuma, except Akuma used literally the ground level 0, 0. Fei Long is going to use 5, which is a little bit above the ground level, which makes it look kind of better. And he's not going to use a custom landing state. Instead, he's going to use state number 52. State number 52 is the default landing state in any character because it's in the common 1 CNS file. I'll find it for you here. Okay, this is common 1, and this affects every single character. See? Jump, land, state def 52. You can use any of these state numbers here if you want them to change into it. So when Fei Long lands, he's going to go to his jump land. So basically, instead of using 4 states,
There
I
is
use
no
one
way you could
actual
ever
state.
knock me out.
Yeah, I use one actual state to do this. So it's him getting ready, him going into the air with a velocity, and gravity setting him to come back down, and the change state to put him to his jump land. Whoosh. And why not? It's an X move. Wahoo! And then some punching in X motion with after image effects. Whoosh! Oh!
I'll show you what I can do.
Then karate! Yeah! Okay, next move is the Tatsumaki. I will say that for the next video. Yay, 3 videos at once. Oh my god, I'm breaking a record of some sort. So stay tuned. Next video, Tatsumaki Seppu Takeya.